Coach E here. I am coming to you live. I know I did not announce this, but I wanted to get this training out here because we've got so much going on, and this is something that a lot of you guys voted on. So I'll be tagging y'all below in the comments. I did a poll in here last week, and a lot of you guys had said that or chose the option of getting wanting to focus on making your workouts more effective for your weight loss. And this is a pretty important topic and one that can really make a big difference whenever you are one, a woman, and two, in your later in life. 30, I don't really feel like is later, but it kind of is because we've got different hormones going on. Our body has changed. It's not the same 18, 20-year-old body that could go hop into high intensity training workouts and get the same type of results. So your body's in a different place now. So that's why I wanted to come on here and talk about this. We're going to dive in. I'm going to do another training. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it tomorrow. So if you want to come back for that one tomorrow as well, but we're going to go ahead and dive in today. Before I do this, I do want to announce a challenge winner. So we had Miss Carrie win the challenge. So Carrie, holler at me. You can choose to do the whole health challenge, or you can pick something different. But give me a holler. You have won. Congrats and way to go. All right. What else before I get into this? Oh, we have, I announced it earlier. Stay with me, guys. We're going to get to the good stuff soon. But we've got our whole health challenge starting on June 13th. If you're not sure what that is or you need more info on it, comment below. We're going to go into it a little bit more later on, but I want to get this training started. So 4 topics. If you have a pen and paper and you want to take notes, definitely do that. Because we're going to talk about 4 major things whenever it comes to your workouts and weight loss, what you need to keep in mind, what you need to make sure that you are doing and avoiding, because this is the thing that usually you might get confused. If anyone has ever worked out a ton, stay consistent. Maybe you're doing really hard workouts. Maybe you're running every day. What does that look like for you? Have you ever been there and not had any progress with your results as far as weight loss or losing body fat? If that was your goal, I want to know in the comments. And I've got over here, I'm on multiple streams. I am live. I see a couple people on. So hopefully you guys can hear me well and everything is coming through. All right. So number 1 that we want to talk about, I'm going to make sure my chat is on. I see a couple people on. So if you guys can't hear me, maybe someone will message me. All right. But number 1, you want to make sure that you are taking care of your body and helping your body lower its cortisol level. All right. Making sure you're getting enough sleep. And you're probably like, wait a minute, I thought we were talking about workouts here. Yes, we are. Workouts that are effective for weight loss. Okay. If you are doing the workout, maybe you're working out twice a day, or maybe you've been doing a high intensity workout. Maybe you've been doing running every day, something that's like long distance, and you are still not getting the results you want, you're probably giving your body too much to do, and it's stressing your body out, causing more cortisol, causing you a weight plateau. You're stuck right there. Okay. So that is number 1, making sure you are taking care of your body. And I know that's boring, but making sure you're taking care of your body. The high intensity workouts can be fun, yes, but you need to be very strategic in the way that you are planning them so you can give your body that rest and care that it needs in the season that you are in. Number 2, which goes to number 2, I'm looking at my notes over here. Where are you now? Do you know where you're at now? This is a good thing to write this down. All right. So what do I mean? Where are you now? What season of life are you in? Number 1, are you busy every single night? Have you just started working out? Have you not been working out at all? Where are you right now? Have you tried to go all out starting Monday? Right? What does that look for you? It's the first week of June. It's June 2nd. All right. We are in a brand new month. You might have with that some new goals. Maybe you've set up a challenge for yourself. What does that look like for you though? And knowing where you are physically with your fitness is going to make a big difference on how you progressively work throughout the next 4 weeks. You need to stay with a plan for 4 weeks before you're going to be able to notice a difference. All right. The consistency is key. And also, what is key is the baby steps to getting there. You can't just jump into a new challenge and expect your body to perform every single day at 100%. Okay, so it's about baby steps. So, number two, I want you to write down, where are you right now? Where are you right now? If you want to tell me in the comments, how many times a week are you working out? Are you just getting started? Have you jumped into something that might be too much too soon? Meaning you're trying to work out every single day, or maybe you're trying to work out twice a day. What does that look like for you? Maybe you have progressively stepped into that, and you're working out 1 to 2 times a day and so on. Okay. So, next up, number three, what does your workload look like? Are you, because typically, whenever we think weight loss, what's the first thing that comes to mind whenever it comes to exercise? I want to know in the comments. I'm going to go over here and see if I'm going to try to open this on my phone and make sure that I'm in my group that I'm supposed to be in. All right. So, okay, I see that I am live here. Just wanted to check. Okay. So, what type of workouts do you think of whenever you want to burn fat? Tell me in the comments, y'all. Okay, Facebook, I see. I'm getting back into workouts since a month. It doesn't show me who it is. I'm using a streaming service so I can stream over to YouTube as well. But I can see those comments. So that's good. Getting back into workouts, that's awesome. Start with baby steps. Know that you don't have to work out every single day. Okay. And the type of workout does matter. Typically, people think, if you haven't thought it already, I'm going to do more cardio because I want to burn more fat. That's what people typically think. However, depending on the stage and season of life that you're in, it's usually for people 30 and up is going to be way more beneficial to do some strength training. Okay, cardio, yes, you're burning a lot of calories, a lot in the moment. Okay, so that's awesome in the moment, but you're also beating up your body if you're running on concrete, if you're doing sprints, if you are doing a HIIT workout. If that's you, if that sounds familiar, if maybe you've had that mindset before of, I've got to do the hard workout if I want to make it count, right? Got to get the calories burned on my watch if I want it to count, right? Has that been you before? Because it's very common, especially with our culture and all the things, there's competitions and challenges and all the things that we kind of get our head wrapped around, that we think, oh, if it doesn't count, if I don't have it, how many calories is it burning, right? We always want to know what the calorie burn is. Okay. So shifting your mindset, a lot of this has to do with your mindset, right? It always does. If your mindset's not ready to take it on, you're not going to be able to go into it, right? You're not going to keep it long term, sustainable for your lifestyle, especially when the seasons do change, because they will. All right. So the type of workout, is it progressive? And have you incorporated strength training? Strength training is so important for us. There's so many benefits for it, but whenever it comes to weight loss in particular, you are building muscle, and all that strength is helping your metabolism boost up. So what does that mean? It means that you're going to burn more calories throughout the day. All right. Whenever you are doing cardio, you're burning calories now. Whenever you're doing strength training, you're putting in the time. It's a little bit slower, more controlled right there, but it's going to make your body burn throughout the day. Okay, and that's what we want to do. We want to have a high metabolism all day long. All right, and you could do it in the evening too. That part isn't going to make a huge effect. Okay, and then also the progressive workload. Are you working in your rest days? Are you working in your rest days? So we just did this challenge. It was Monday through Friday. If you go back and watch, we actually did a strength training on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If anyone needs me to tag them in that, I put it up in a guide inside our group, Fit Christian Moms. If you're not over there, go join the group. It's so much fun. We got a lot of fun stuff going on. But I can tag you in that and you can follow that plan. We did strength training Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We did cardio on Tuesday, Thursday. And on Saturday, Sunday, we rested, right? And we worked on our mindset. Okay. So, building in that rest and making sure that you're putting those days in intentionally. All right. You don't need to have a hard workout or sweat or go all out hardcore. And I know sometimes that's fun, but you don't need to do that all the time, every single day. You need to be intentional about your workouts. If you are ready to be intentional about your workouts, just say intentional in the comments. Okay. And you really need to be thinking about a long-term progressive workout. You need to build up to certain things. Okay. You don't need to just jump into a long, hard workout when you're just getting started. Okay. So what does that look like for you? Right? You might be wondering what that looks like. It could look like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're just doing 15 minutes and you're like, what? 15 minutes? Yes, 15 minutes. A lot of the people that did our last challenge, we did 15, 20-minute workouts. I got so much feedback from you guys in my messenger that you could feel your muscles. It was challenging, but not to the point to where you couldn't use the toilet, right? We don't want to work ourselves to where we can't use the toilet. We've got to take care of our kids. We've got things to do. We're not going to be able to do them if we are working out our bodies so hard. And then there comes the cortisol level increasing again if you've worked out so hard and not giving your body the rest and recovery that it needs. You're right back at square one of not being able to let go of any weight because your cortisol levels and your hormone levels are being affected. All right. So this is especially important for women who may be perimenopausal, are going into that, coming out, like wherever you're at in that phase. This can really be a big game changer for you. Okay. So, biggest takeaway here. Small steps. If you are just getting started, start small baby steps. Think 15 minutes at a time. 15 minutes at a time. And work in strength training days, at least 2 to 3 days a week. 2 to 3 days a week, 15-minute strength training. Yes, that amount of time counts and it's worth doing. You have to get started somewhere. On those alternate days, you could go on a brisk walk. If you wanted to incorporate a brisk walk in 10, 15 minutes daily, you could do that, but just know that that's more so of it's a stress reliever. And maybe you haven't worked out in years. Walking is the best place to get started. A lot of people discount walking and they don't give walking a lot of credit, but moving your body, getting up 10, 15 minutes at a time is a perfect place to start if you are just getting back into your fitness routine. Okay. And I get it. The mindset of, well, I used to do this. I used to be able to just get up and run. I've been there too. And I've even thought, what's the point of running just a mile? What's the point of just walking a mile? What's the point of walking for 10 minutes if I can't do 30 or an hour? Right? I've been there before. And you have to make that mind shift. I promise you, with consistency, doing it, and staying, even whenever it's not perfect, just making that progress towards it is going to help you out. Okay. So keep that in mind. That was a long one. I kind of went on. And of course, that's going to give you a lot of energy and focus and direction. Like it's going to help clear your mind, which a lot of that comes from nutrition, which I'm going to come back on and talk about tomorrow. But just wanted to talk about the workouts today because that was the one most of you guys commented on. So number 4, going right into the last one we're going to go over. Number 4 is consistency. Okay. Give yourself 4 weeks to try out something new. Maybe you do cardio all the time and it's not working. Maybe you are whatever you're doing now, like if it is not working right now, give yourself 4 weeks and change it. Stay consistent in those 4 weeks, but change it up and see what happens. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in 1 week. Probably not going to notice a ton of difference in 2 weeks, but if you let your body have that rest that it needs and be more intentional about strength training, and I'm not talking about, ladies, I'm not talking about bulking up or lifting super heavy. I'm talking about giving yourself a challenging workout. You can do it with dumbbells, right? But working the strength moves. Okay. If you're not sure what those are, um, let's chat. Let's hop in a message and let's chat. Okay. And if you are looking for a laid out plan for you just to get started with this, this will be part of my 21-day whole health challenge. Okay. So in that whole health challenge, we're going to have a progressive workout plan laid out for you. All right. It's not a lot of different stuff. It's a lot of being consistent and building on moves. It's only 21 days, so it's definitely not the answer, but it's definitely a starting point to get you going, to get you in a routine, to get you in knowing what your body can take and giving your body the right training progression to build on and actually lose weight instead of building so much cortisol up and having your body so stressed out. We already have so much stress going on in our lives, probably taking care of the whole family with their food, probably running the kids around everywhere. There's a lot of stress that's already happening. So why add on more stress to our workouts? Like, yeah, those HIIT workout classes are fun, and like a challenging workout. Like, who doesn't love one after you've done it, right? The endorphins are high, all of this stuff. But being more progressive, like, still, you can still build those fun workouts in. Just do it on a day that's going to work in your schedule to where you're building out that progressive workout plan, and it's something that's going to be beneficial to you versus doing it every single day and building up on that stress and all the stuff going on, hormones in our bodies. Okay. So those are the top 4 things that you need to make sure that you are focusing on. And of course, nutrition is a big part of this, right? Nutrition is always going to be a part of it. It's never just one thing, but baby steps at a time. And tomorrow, I'm going to come back on and talk about nutrition and how to get going in the right direction with that when you're targeting your macros for weight loss. So if you guys have any questions about today, anything that we covered, please leave your comments in, and I'm going to go back into Facebook and YouTube and check out all the comments and answer them. So if you do have questions or if you have any now, I see a few people on watching. Drop your questions in the comments, and if this was helpful for you, definitely let me know. If you are looking for a plan to get started, I actually linked it up here. So the 21-day whole health challenge, it's going to be super affordable. I want as many people as possible to do it. I have room right now for 20. We've already got about 5 spots filled, but I will increase that to more if if we have more interest. All right. But it's only going to be $57, guys. Like, I know it's crazy. $57 is very affordable, especially compared to most of the programs that we have inside our coaching plan, because they are so one-on-one and customized. But this one is going to give you a customized macro plan, a progressive training plan. You're going to get a one-on-one coaching call with me to chat about your goals, where you're at, where you need to go, because 21 days isn't quite going to do it. But it will set you up with some very good habits to get you started. All right. We'll also have 3 major coaching clinics in there. 2 of them I'll go ahead and tell you. The first one is going to be on leading yourself well. All right. Because that's important. And then the second one is going to be on how to build out your macros in order to get the weight loss that you're trying to target. Okay. So you'll be able to shift and adjust your macros as you need, because it's something that's always evolving. Like, if you're at a plateau, I don't want to get too much into nutrition today, because we're talking about exercise and working out. But that's where you can make some changes, especially if you've already made the workout changes and you're still not seeing differences, right? Whenever we do reach a plateau or we can't quite get the scale to budge, we just have to make baby tweaks and stay consistent with it. And notice I'm not ever saying that you have to be perfect, but you're always staying consistent and making that progress, right? Progress over perfection. Okay. So I'm gonna hop off of here, but if you guys have questions, comment below. If you want to sign up for the 21-day challenge, definitely click the link above or just say 21 in the comments. If you've got questions about that specifically, I can answer them either in the comments or shoot you a message. So I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.